just wanted to show you a quick little thing that I've been working on lately. I call them slider scales. I'm sure I just made that up. But it's basically taking a major scale or any other scale pattern and splitting it up over two strings mainly, with the option of maybe playing the high octave on the next string. Um, yeah, so basically you start with your tonic, and instead of going up in a box pattern like this, you're going to do a lot of sliding motions like this. So you start on your one. So right now I'm on the D string, playing a G on the 5th fret. So G, A, and then you're going to slide up to the B, and then play the C with your 4th finger. So 1, 3, slide the 3 up, and then 4th finger. 1, 3, 3, 4. 1, 3, slide 4. And then the next string, you're going to start on the 7th fret, so that will be on your 5th of the scale. In this case, it's a D. And then you're going to go up to the E on the 9th fret, and then slide up 2 frets to the F sharp, and then G with your 4th finger on the 12th fret. So it looks the same just as the first string, just up 2 frets. Okay. You can do that in any key. Same shape. You can also do it on any 2 strings. For most of the 2 strings, the pattern looks exactly the same. However, when you get to the G and the B strings, you have to adjust because it's tuned to a 3rd instead of a 4th. So in that case, let's say you're in the key of C. You would go 1, 3, slide 4 on the G string, starting on the 5th fret. And then that's not your note anymore, so you have to go up 1 more fret. So instead of going up 2 frets on the next string, you're going to go up 3. So you're on the 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, and then 8, and then do that same shape on that string. 8, 10, slide up to 12, and 13, not 11. Yeah. And then on the way back down, I tend to slide with my 1st finger instead, because that kind of keeps the slide on the beat, which gives it a little bit of sort of a Celtic, Scottish lilt to the scale. So if I'm back down on the A string on the 5th fret, so the key of D, and then for the way back down, I go slide down on the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 1, slide, and then 4, 3, 1, slide. The reason why I like this type of scale pattern right now is because it allows for a lot of embellishment sounding runs. So just the sliding nature makes a lot of notes sound like they have grace notes. The other way that you can practice this is not making your slide sound like a grace note. And you can use it as more of an exercise in deciding whether you pick slided notes or just play them legato, meaning just with your left hand. So instead of going, you could go pick, pick, slide. So it's a lot cleaner that way. It's just a different style of sound. So I just make the slide in time and don't pick that note that you're sliding to. Yeah, and the other application of this that I have been using a lot lately is adding the octave on the third string of whatever 3 strings you're using. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot a detail. I use this in the pentatonic scale. So instead of doing the whole major scale, I get rid of a couple of notes. And just having that option to go up to that octave note there instead of having to fly way up there, which is a 4 fret gap. It's just nice to have that there. And again, if you're doing that on the G and B strings, you have to adjust for that. So you're, instead of having these 2 fingers down, you're going to be using those 2 fingers. Yeah, anyway, that's it. That's the whole video. I like to use this in sort of country style things or folk or bluegrass, a lot of Celtic music. But really, it's just a good way to start opening your ears and your fingers up to using a slide instead of just always picking a different finger. And just getting used to that motion so that it just becomes a little bit more automatic and you can start using it as a choice instead of just, playing whatever version of that pattern feels more convenient. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Have fun.